Hello and welcome to Richmond TV's Business Minute. I'm your host, Jason Robbins, and we are at the Farmers Market today at the municipal parking lot right behind the Pocket Park on Main Street. Today it's set up from 4 to 8 p.m. and we're going to go have a chat with some of the people that started this whole thing, and also we'll talk to some of the vendors. Now, come on, let's go. I'm here with Haley and Melissa now, who two of the people who have started this program. Thank you for joining me today. So how did you guys get this whole thing started?
Well, it actually started when Melissa had asked to have my flowers in her shop this summer. I run a produce and flower farm, and so she was interested in doing some pop-up flower bars. And we had just mentioned it's such a darn shame that Richmond doesn't have a market. And she goes, "You want to start one?"
Here we are.
And here we are. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what are the dates and times for this event?
So we go on Thursdays. It's going to be every Thursday except the week of Good Old Days, which I don't remember the date for off the top of my head. We will not be doing it the Thursday of Good Old Days, and we'll run through the 27th of October this year. So, and then we'll kind of set our dates next year to reopen in the spring, kind of as we approach and see how things are working out. We want to make sure we've got enough vegetables and farmers to come to spring market. So,
Yeah.
So, how has it been trying to get vendors to sign up for this?
Actually, it's been kind of exciting. We've had a lot of interest. Her and I set out with a mindset that we are aiming for locally sourced, sustainably grown, handmade type items. And so we're filtering through just a little bit, but honestly, we've had incredible feedback, and we have been growing each and every week.
Okay, so as of today, is this a lot larger than what you started out with?
Oh yeah, yeah. We started out with just a little half moon right here, so that was day
9
one.
vendors our first week. Our second week we were about 16, 18.
Yep.
Third week we were in the mid-20s. And hopefully today will be at least that, if not closer to 30. Next week and in the coming weeks, if we get some rain, we've had several farmers that said that they'll be ready to come. They're just waiting for rain for everything to ripen and come in.
Yep.
Everything's slower. They're about 3 weeks behind with no rain.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so I've noticed just looking around that you have more than just fruits and veggies and all that kind of stuff. That you have flowers and soap and bowl,
Yeah.
everything.
We've got a little bit of everything. Our big thing too was, along with the farmers, we wanted to be able to take some of the people around here that do these amazing handmade things, like turn wood bowls that, you know, they're only available here at the market, unless he sells at other markets. But in Richmond, they're nowhere else to be found. Fresh local honey. We've got maple syrup. We've got people that do signs, cups, condiments, jams, jellies, all kinds of amazing stuff.
Home done body and house care, stuff like that. I mean, we got a little bit of everything.
We try to keep it. And one of our other big missions is to make sure that we don't have too much of the same thing.
Right.
It's not only better for our vendors, but it's better for the customer as they come in, that there's not 15 people selling the same thing. So that's been really, really important to us.
Yeah.
We're really appreciative of everybody's patience as we kind of work through everything. We've had several people that contacted us to do similar things, and we're working through what our needs are going to be, as far as, like, we now realize we can do more bakeries than we thought we could originally do, that we could probably use more, of some of the sustainable items like flowers and, things like that than we originally thought we could. So as we build and we learn what the market is going to want and what the people want, obviously more than just the vegetables, like I said, that's our biggest call, is we want more vegetables. We want more vegetables, and we do too. We just don't want to truck them in. That's huge for us.
And there are so many smaller farmers in our area, in Richmond for sure, but Casco, Memphis, Armada. I mean, myself and my brother I run mine, and he works at another one as well. So that's two in the same family. I mean, there's lots of us out there. This drought we've been in has kind of delayed all of us just a little bit, but as soon as produce starts rolling, we're going to be swimming in it. So, and local, mostly organic, heirloom type varieties, things that you don't see in store. So
very nice. Now, as you guys have done this, because how many weeks have you been up and running so far?
This is week 4, so 3 weeks that we've been doing it, and this is week 4,
Yeah.
so pretty quick. We got our approval, and 9 days later had our first market.
Yeah.
So, so far after having these 4 weeks, what's some of the things that you've learned as you kept on growing and going?
I think probably the biggest thing is that we need to educate the community on what's available seasonally.
Yeah.
It's really hard. They think when they go down to Eastern Market that it's available here. They're not realizing that some of that stuff is brought in by some of the bigger farms from other states or, greenhouses, wherever. And this is all fresh, local, fresh out of the ground, not out of a greenhouse, fruits and vegetables. So I think educating people is probably going to be one of our biggest tasks. But people have been so receptive to the idea, and usually when we explain it to them, they're like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So
They're like, yeah, my garden at home isn't there either. So, yeah,
Right.
it all clicks.
Right. So I noticed recently that you guys changed your time. You were at 4 to 8, and now you're at 4 to 7, correct?
Yeah, we're just transitioning into that this week. So we're going to kind of play it by ear tonight. Just because we hadn't announced it to everyone. If we're swimming at 7+, we'll stick around. But we're thinking for the city, we figured 4 to 7 is going to better suit all of us, and that way we get more people down here at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you picked a great location just because everyone's on their way home from work on M19 here. Do you have a lot of people that you see drive by and then all of a sudden stop?
Swing by.
Yes.
Yep.
Traffic through here gets really hectic about market time when
Yeah.
it comes to starting. So remember, there is more parking behind. So if they turn in on the side streets, there's going to be some parking behind us that's available. And then also there's another lot across the street behind that there's parking available for people too.
Yeah.
And as we adjust these times, part of it is because we want to make sure our farmers have enough and our vendors have enough, and we're finding that a lot of them are running out by about 7, a little after. And then also we found we kind of die down. Family time, I think, is a little more important when it comes to the end of the day. So lots of people coming by on their way home, lots of people that drop their stuff and then come back.
Yeah.
A lot of families coming out, which is wonderful to see. So we have some family things that are in the
They're
works.
in the works.
So
They're on their way. And then we have music that plays every night. Cody and Riley, they've been doing it each week for us so far. It's just acoustic and her singing, and it's beautiful. And you guys can come down with chairs and hang out and just, chill a little.
It's going to be sponsored by Wildflower Yoga Studio behind
Yeah.
us, so they're
Yep.
sponsoring the music. And then don't forget that Maniachi's also has their patio open, their back
Right.
area.
I think
They've
they
got
have
a
hot dogs
bar,
and
hot
pizza
dogs,
today.
all
Or hot
kinds of
dogs
stuff.
and nachos.
They've been switching it up a little bit, which is nice because
Yeah.
then you get a different variety every
Yeah.
week. So, but it's very family-friendly environment, and we've got a little bit of food and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, come on down and see what we're all about.
Will do. Thank you so much for the two of you for joining me. We're going to go talk to some of the vendors and have a walk around the park and see how it is. All right, and we're back, and I'm with Carol right now. So what do you have set up here?
So I make wood signs, holiday sayings, quotes, signs,
Right, all kinds of stuff for your outdoor home decor, correct?
outdoor and indoor.
Indoor. Oh, of course. So have you been? How long have you been at the Richmond Farmers Market?
Today is my first day.
Okay. Do you go to a lot of different other markets?
I've done a couple different ones, like at the Port Huron Mall. I did one out in St. Clair. I'm just kind of starting, so
Right. And what better place to start? Are you from the area?
I am.
Okay. So what's it been like? You just got here today, but what's been your favorite thing about doing the Richmond Farmers Market?
Supporting our local town, getting people to come in and share our crafts and our food, and
All right.
I like to do it as a hobby, but I can only put so much in my house, so now I'm making to put in your houses.
All right. Thank you very much for talking with us, and we hope you have a lot of success here. Thank you. All right. Hi, Don. Thanks for joining me right now. So, how do you feel about being at the Richmond Farmers Market?
It's a nice market. It's very homey, very little, small. I love it.
Now, how much traffic have you been getting?
A lot. This is my third week here,
Oh, wow.
and it's been a lot.
Now, what all kind of products are you putting out here today?
Tomatoes, blueberries, green beans, pickles, cucumbers, zucchini, onions.
Hey, you got running the whole gambit.
Not yet. We're getting close, so there's going to be a lot of other stuff on.
Yeah, they were telling us earlier that because of drought issues, it was hard to get produce up here.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
we grow a lot of the tomatoes in high tunnels.
okay.
And a high tunnel is nothing more than like a greenhouse, but we take off the ends, and I can run my tractor with my field stuff out there. We plant in it, and I can control everything in there but the customer.
Well, I mean, they look amazing.
Oh, they're fantastic. I've been doing this probably 16, 17 years now. So.
All right, well, we don't want to keep you from helping all the people here. So, thank you very much for talking with us, and we hope to see you keep on coming in.
Yeah, we will this year.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I'm joined by Teresa Maniaci, who you guys have opened up your pavilion for hot food and beverages.
That is correct. We opened up, we built this pavilion a year ago. It's a 40 by 40 pavilion. We wanted people to be able to see it, so we thought what better way during the farmers market to get people to come back and have a hot dog or a sausage or some nachos and sit and enjoy the ambiance of cool air.
Now I've heard a lot of talk around here. Now you guys are switching up the menu every week, right?
Yep, we've done the hot dogs and conies. We've done pizza. Next week we're considering doing jumbo chocolate chip cookies with ice cream and brownies with ice cream and possibly a pretzel bar. So we try to come up with something different every week.
So have you had a lot of traffic coming through here on Thursdays then?
Yeah, the first week was a little slow, but every week it's gotten a little bit busier. And we do have repeat people that come back every week, or they'll text or they'll call and say, hey, what are we eating this week? So there are repeat ones coming back, and they're looking for the market to get bigger and bigger.
And you're open the entire time that the market's open, correct?
Yes, yep, 4 to 8.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Teresa, for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now I'm over here with
Ron Allen.
And so what do you got set up over here? It smells delightful.
I make handcrafted soaps. They're 50-50 blend of coconut oil and olive oil. I don't use any filler oils. I harvest and process all of my own botanicals and vacuum infuse my oils. I've been doing this for a year now and absolutely love it and been doing really good with it.
So how many weeks have you been set up at the Richmond Farmers Market?
This is my third week here.
Okay. Are you from the area?
Yeah, I live over in Marysville.
Okay. That's where I'm from too. What's been your overall impression of being in over here in Richmond?
I absolutely love it. In fact, I was just telling the coordinators earlier, the people that run it, I was telling them I will give up any other show to be at this one.
Oh, that's great to hear. So you're going to keep on coming back all throughout the year?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to us, and have a great day.
I appreciate it.
I'm with Riley and Cody right now, who have been providing everyone with some entertainment. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Pretty good.
Okay. So how did you guys get started playing music over here?
So we're related to Haley, but me and Cody play at church all the time at St. Peter's, and so then when Cody started playing more music, he offered this up. He started by himself, but then I joined him, and it's been a blast.
How has the crowds been to listening to your music?
They're really cool. We got a bunch of people here from Richmond, all different ages. They like all the different kinds of music that we play, so they're really nice to us. They usually give us some tips too, which is nice, because gas is expensive. Guitar gear is expensive too. So they're really nice to us in that way.
So what time do you guys usually play from?
We try to start 4:15, and then we play for a few hours, so probably till like 6 or 6:30.
Are you guys planning on doing this every single week?
Until I go to college, so I'll be here at least 1 or 2 more weeks, I think.
Okay. What about you?
Oh yeah, luckily Riley's doing good in school, but I know some people that can sing, so luckily we'll probably be able to keep this up after Riley goes back. But I'm done with school. I don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
Riley's been doing this with me at church since she's probably been in 7th grade or something. So she just started college. I've been done for a few years. So.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So we got a good crowd, lots of vendors out here, and we're sorry we couldn't talk to them all right now, but we will definitely be back out here for to update everyone on all the things that are going on at the Richmond Farmers Market. This has been Jason Robbins for Richmond TV's Business Minute.